morning, YouTube. We made it last night at 2 in the morning, and luckily for us, we got to sleep in a little bit. So last night, Felix and I took off from the shop a little bit late. We did stop at a really nice Thai restaurant, but it took like an hour and a half to get our food. We blasted out, got on the freeway. Next thing you know, in the intersection, we met up with a couple of the boys, and the train just got bigger and bigger. And next thing you know, we had 9 cars in the train, and we all made it to Medford. I thought personally it would be the last, but it's all good. We had some friends along the way, and we were doing some pulls on the highway. We're not going to talk about how fast, but definitely not the speed limit. But we are going to Medford to drive right now. Oh God! Oh. We're good. Okay, you see, I had to go to the bank this morning, and they had a speed bump, and it put us in a bad spot because now we don't have a jack, the exhaust is ripped off, and we're here sitting waiting for someone to come rescue us because, well, Oscar likes the car to be low, and I can't get under it anymore. That's that. A lot of people don't understand there's very minor issues with Toyotas. This is one of them. That's done. Just like that. As for our exhaust problem, I don't care. We're going straight to the track. We're going to send it. It's just a little popped off. It's going to be a little noisy. Let's hope not to get pulled over and get 2 stickers from Fielding for being busted. What's up, YouTube? So a couple days ago, Nick and I were about to throw some hands, more like he was gonna hit me first. We were a little heated. So we'll talk about what happened. Was essentially, this is my fault. When we found out is I had a bent tie rod on the opposite side, and I didn't look at it first, and I didn't really feel it, and it caused a binding and just literally hard parked. So I feel really bad. I really feel bad about hitting your car or you hitting me because of my wreck. But you know, something that I do want to touch on. This is something that I learned in Japan. It's not a really common practice here, but you know, the first thing I told Nick was like, look, you know what, at the end of the day, this is my fault. You let me know how much your repairs are and I'm gonna pay for it. And I think in the drifting community, like, people should really look at that seriously, because I think it's a common practice that we should learn here, right? Like, I've had incidences where people haven't even come up and say sorry, and it's really bothered me. So something like this, I mean, I hope you appreciate that, like, you know, at least to somewhat amend the situation. But today, we're gonna redeem ourselves. All right, we're gonna do, once everything is solid, make sure we're driving good, we're gonna do a lead and a chase and get it all on film for a good redemption. Sound good?
Maybe.
Come on!
Maybe. Well, I'll let you know. I'm almost out of tires already. I've got 4 left.
Really?
Yeah.
Rough.
Dude, I did 4 laps. Look at the tires.
Oh yeah,
4 laps.
That's correct.
Yeah.
This tire's bad.
And look at my damage.
Yeah, let's take a look.
You can see the wheel right there. But check this out. And look at that. It still has windows.
So what you're saying is that it wasn't that bad.
I'm saying Subaru's built tough.
Right.
Somehow.
This might make you bad. Let's go look at my damage.
Yeah. Yours looks beautiful still.
It doesn't even make sense to me, honestly. Like, for as hard as it hit, you must have hit me at like 45 miles an hour.
Yeah, I don't know.
And like, the problem is I took a quick glance as soon as it locked up, and I didn't see you whatsoever. So I'm like, okay, I'll park here. If I would have saw you, I would have kind of like kept on throttle to try and like push out in front and get out of the way. But it's just like, man, it was so smoked out. Next thing you know, boom, there you were. I'm like, shit. This is how it is.
But your car looks great.
Yeah. Stuck a headlight in, dude. The first thing that happened to me driving home from Seattle is I was watching my hood. I'm like, God, that's getting loose. Next thing you know, I hear a nut go up under the motor, and the hood pin came out.
Oh no!
And so I'm like, well, this really sucks because I don't have any nuts and bolts with me. And I remember before I left the shop, I had these 2 spare spare hood pins. I'm like, I'm gonna take these, and everybody's like, why would you take hood pins? That's stupid.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
I had a hood pin, and it's on there now, and
That's
we
awesome.
made it.
Hell yeah.
So we're gonna get out there, we're gonna do some driving, have some fun today. It is a beautiful day down here in Medford, and this is one of my all-time favorite tracks in the country. Like, all-time favorites.
I love this track.
Yep.
I wish the tire wear was better, but other than that, it's amazing. It's so much fun.
Corey has made so much improvements to the track already, like the rumble strips, the edges.
Yeah,
we got radar on entry.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Right there.
Oh shit, I didn't notice.
Yeah.
That's sick.
I don't know if it's on. Usually it's on the other corner.
Okay.
But yeah, he's done so much to the track. We're super happy about it. The
Spicy
whole
track.
pit area back there used to just be dirt and a bunch of rattlesnakes, and now it's all leveled out and they've got some good grass growing there. So let's get out there, dude.
All right, sounds good.
Hey, bro. I'm really happy that you're out here. You're gonna run, and in the first time in 38 years of you in this motorsport, you might get more laps than me. It's questionable with, you know, what's going on and everything. We're pretty close. I got Gandalf the White on my side here. You know what I mean? But
you can't break a car with 200 horsepower.
yes, you can. You broke an axle on the way here.
Man. That was like a
You backed out of the driveway and you brake. You look at this thing and it brakes.
Okay, all right,
okay,
fair
good
enough.
luck. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
All right, guys, we're here hiding under the shade. Luckily, we had my tent, but I want to give a huge shout out to our guys over at Figs. 24 hours ago, I asked them I needed offset rack spacers and a new tension rod from our accident over at Evergreen. So luckily, Oscar's here with me because he knows what he's doing and I don't. And we're gonna get this whip together and get it going.
Why'd you get behind me? I didn't know!
You're supposed to be a pro!
Look at my car. You know how much that's gonna cost to fix?
Like $7 knowing you. Like seriously. Bro, it's gonna cost you nothing because you have all this from a junkyard. You probably stole it to begin with, so you don't have to spend the $7.
I took it off my green car.
You got money back from that, so you made money crashing. Okay, what happened out there was...
Now basically, the only new principle involved is that instead of power being generated by the relative motion of conductors and fluxes, it's produced by the modial interaction of magneto-reluctance and capacitive diractance.
And that pretty much wraps it up.